Okay, so let's go over the review guide that I gave you. Okay, so a trait which is not shown by the parents but appears in the offspring. This situation indicates that the parents are heterozygous. If you have a parent, both parents are showing the dominant trait, and one of their babies is homozygous recessive, this individual will have the recessive trait. Okay. Right. Okay, good. You got it. If the pattern of inheritance for a trait is codominant, or is codominance, then heterozygous organisms in codominance both are expressed equally. So, codominance, heterozygous. It will be, both traits will be shown but not blended. When do we see blending? You see blending in incomplete dominance. In humans, green eyes are dominant over blue, and tongue rolling is dominant over non-rolling. Show possible type with blue eyes and homozygous for, okay, so show all the possible types of eggs that a female with blue eyes, so she is homozygous recessive for eye color, that is homozygous for tongue rolling, that's dominant. Okay, so all the eggs that she's going to make are going to be this. Yep. A normal woman, remember hemophilia is X-linked, a normal woman marries a normal man. But so the normal woman's father had hemophilia, which means if she's normal, but her father had hemophilia, that means she's carrying it. So we use H's for hemophilia. It's recessive, so she's carrying it, a normal male. What are the chances of them having children with hemophilia? I'm going to make these, in this situation here, just for clarity, I'm going to make them green dots. So I'll make a big green dot and a little green dot, okay? Hopefully that helps. I don't know if it will. Okay. So they are going to have a child. There's a 25% chance of them having a child with hemophilia. Next, when you look at number 5, using the following karyotype, determine the sex of the individual and identify if there are any genetic disorders. Okay, so looking at gender. Okay, remember, for gender, for sex, you have XX is female, XY is male. What makes a male? The Y. Remember, Y equals guy. So let's look at the karyotype. Here it is. Okay, so there's an X chromosome. Is there another X? No. Is there a Y? No Y. So no Y, no guy. Which means it's female. This individual is female. The genetic disorder. Monosomy X. Turner syndrome. Okay, look at number 6. In cattle, white fur and red fur are co-dominant. When a white cow, let's just do this, and a red cow, or red bull, are crossed, they get roan fur, a mix of white and red hairs. Cross a roan bull with a white cow. The gender of the individuals does not matter in fur color. Okay, so we're going to have a roan baby, a white baby, a roan baby, and a white baby. So there is a 50% chance for roan and a 50% chance for white. That's your phenotypic ratios. Okay, we got a few more. I just gave the phenotypic ratio for that last one, so you don't have to worry about this. A carrier female for color, that should be for color blindness. So carrier female, she has normal, and then marries a colorblind male. What are the percentage that their children could be colorblind? Female's a carrier, right? Yeah, which means she's heterozygous. Color blindness is sex linked. She's a carrier. Oh, my mistake. Ah, they could have a colorblind daughter. Not very common to have colorblind females. All right, so here is the probability of traits. Carrier, female, normal male, colorblind female, colorblind male. What are the chances of having a colorblind daughter? %. What are the chances of having a colorblind son? 25%. What are the chances of having a normal vision daughter? She's normal vision. That is also 25%. What are the chances of having a normal vision male? 25%. Males produce 2 kinds of sperm. Because remember, males are XY in their diploid cells. And when you go from diploid to haploid, you go from half, it's half of 2. Half of 2 is 1. So one of the sperm produced from this egg, oh my goodness, one of the sperm produced from this cell is going to have the X chromosome. And another sperm produced from this cell is going to have a Y chromosome. Okay? Females produce only one kind of egg. If you think about this, females are XX, that's diploid, and when they go to haploid gametes, they only have X's, so eggs, which are haploid, will have X chromosomes. List the genotypes for the following phenotypes. Okay, ready? Phenotypes. Type A blood could either be AA or AO. Type B blood could be BB or BO. Type AB blood could be AB. That's it. Having type O blood, it's OO. Look at 11. If a man with blood type B marries a woman with blood type A, produce an offspring, what are the possible blood types of their offspring? So, if the man is B He could either be B. He could either be B, homozygous B, or BO. So either it's BB or BO. The woman is type A, so she's either AA or AO. And then the other combinations would be BO and AA and AO and BB. Possible genotypes of any of these. The possible genotypes so the answer number 11, what are the possible blood types, possible blood types are A, B, AB, or O. Those are the possible blood types, possible phenotypes of this cross. Next page. Where are most sex-linked traits located? On the X. On the X chromosome. Now let's look at these definitions. Okay, the principle of dominance. You could say dominant alleles mask recessive in heterozygous states. Independent assortment. Alleles separate independent EPENDENT of each other during meiosis. Whoops. Next, the principle of segregation says that during meiosis, each gamete gets one copy of each allele. Homozygous, same allele. Okay, you can have homozygous dominant or homozygous recessive. Heterozygous, different alleles. Heterozygous. Genotype, alleles of an individual. The phenotype, the physical appearance. Okay, that's it. Good luck.